Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. My name is Milind Deshpande. In this lesson, we are going to look at the use of do, does, and did. The word do is a verb and it can be used as a main verb or as a helping verb in sentences. Do has different forms in different tenses. Let's have a look. The base form is do. This is also called the V0 form. In the present tense, do has two forms, do and does. These are the V1 forms of do. In the past tense, do becomes did. This is the V2 form. In the perfect tenses, do becomes done. This is the V3 form, also called the past participle form. And in the continuous tense, do becomes doing. This is the V4 form of do. Let us see how do can be used as the main verb. I will do the needful. In this sentence, there are two verbs. Will is the helping verb and do is the main verb. Will is a modal, and after any modal, the next verb must be in the base form or the V0 form. So here we have do. The next two sentences are in the simple present tense. We do our exercise daily. Here, do is the main verb. It is the only verb in the sentence. And do here is in the V1 form. Next sentence, Prakash does his homework regularly. Here, does is the only verb in the sentence, so it is the main verb and it is in the V1 form. So why did we use do in the first sentence and does in the next sentence? The reason is that in the first sentence, the subject we is first person plural, for which we use do as the verb. And in the next sentence, the subject Prakash is third person singular, for which we use does as the verb. The next sentence, Priya did her work at home. This is in the past tense, hence we use did, which is the past tense of do. Next, Rahul has done a good job. This sentence is in the present perfect tense. In the present perfect tense, we use have or has as the helping verbs. And when we use have or has or had as helping verbs, the following verb must be in the V3 form. So here we have done in the V3 form. Next, Prakash is doing his homework now. This is the present continuous tense. In the continuous tenses, we use the helping verb be. And the forms of the helping verb be are am, is, are, was, were. And when we use be as the helping verb, the following verb must be in the ing form. Hence we have doing here, which is the V4 form of do. We use do as a helping verb to form negative sentences with not and also to form questions. Look at the sentences below. Prakash does his homework regularly. This is a positive sentence, and here does is the main verb. If we want to make this sentence negative, we have to introduce do as a helping verb along with not. So here is our sentence. Prakash does not do his homework regularly. So in this sentence, does is our helping verb. That is because Prakash is a third person singular subject, and does is followed by not, and then do is the main verb. So the main verb does in the positive sentence becomes do in the negative sentence in this case. The reason why the main verb does becomes do in the negative sentence is because after do, does, or did, the following verb must be in the base form only. The next sentence, they work for Tatas. This is a positive sentence. To make it negative, we have to introduce do along with not. So our sentence is, they do not work for Tatas. So do is used as a helping verb to form negative sentences. Next, do can be used at the beginning of sentences or after question words like what to form questions. Examples, do they belong to Spain? This is in the present tense. Did you watch the video? This is in the past tense. Let's look at some rules. When do is used as a helping verb, the main verb must be in the base form or the V0 form. Don't be negative. In this sentence, do is our helping verb and be is the main verb. Be is the base form of the verb. Next sentence, does Sonali study law? Does is our helping verb and hence study is the main verb in the base form. Next rule, in the present tense, do is used along with the subjects I, you, and other plural subjects, while does is used along with third person singular subjects, that is, he, she, and it. Please note that this rule pertains to the simple present tense only. In other tenses, the verbs do not change according to the subject. Let's look at our examples. We do not know Prakash. Here the subject is first person plural, hence we use the verb do. The next sentence, does she play badminton with her friends? Here the subject is third person singular, hence we use the helping verb does. Here's an exercise. You have to find out whether these sentences are correct, and if they are wrong, you must correct them. So pause your video here, and once you have finished the exercise, you can continue with the video. Pause now. Here are the answers. I did not understand the lesson. Did is our helping verb, hence understand the main verb is in the base form. Next, did they buy the vegetables? Here again, did is the helping verb, hence buy the main verb is in the base form. Next, Prakash did not do his homework. Here again, did is the helping verb, hence do the main verb is in the base form. Next, driving does not make him happy. Here the helping verb is does and make the main verb is in the base form. And the next sentence, Did you remember your old schoolmate? Here, did is our helping verb, and remember is the main verb in the base form. Here is another exercise. You have to fill in the blanks with do, does, did, or done. So pause your video, complete the exercise, and once it's done, you can continue with the video. So pause now. Here are the answers. Priya and Sonali always do their work in time. Priya and Sonali are two singular subjects joined by the conjunction and. And when two subjects are joined by the conjunction and, the subject becomes plural, and hence we use do as our verb. Next, take care that the dog or the cat does not remain hungry. Here again we have two singular subjects, the dog and the cat, but they are joined by the conjunction or. And when they are joined by or, the subject remains singular, and hence we use does as our verb. Next, has Ajay done the work? This sentence is in the present perfect tense. The helping verb is has, hence our verb done is in the V3 form. Next, Rahul did not do what she wanted him to do. In the first part of this sentence, Rahul did not do. Did is the helping verb and do is the main verb. After do, does, or did, the main verb must be in the base form. So do. In the second part of the sentence, he wanted him to do. Here, wanted is the main verb, and to do is a two infinitive. In two infinitives, the verbs are always in the base form. So, do. Next, did anyone go for a holiday this year? This question is about the past. Hence, we use the verb did. Next, this was not done by Priya. This sentence is in passive voice. Here, was is the helping verb. And so, done is the main verb which is in the V3 form. Because in passive voice, the main verbs are always in the V3 form. Next, does Sonali know you? Here, does is used as the helping verb to form a question, and Sonali is a third person singular subject, hence does. Next, how does he do? Here again, does is used as the helping verb to form a question. The main verb is do, which is in the base form. Next, either the French or the Germans do not speak English. You can make such a sentence if you are not sure whether it is the French or the Germans who do not speak English. In this sentence, there are two subjects, the French and the Germans. Both are plural subjects. So even though they are joined by or, the subject remains plural. Hence we use the verb do. That is the end of this lesson. I hope you liked it. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon to get notifications whenever I post new videos to my channel. Thanks for watching this one.